And now I'm back with another one. Y'all already know what's going on. It's your boy Daz, and this my journal where I spit some shit that's gonna motivate you, inspire you, or it might be something that you just need to hear. With that, I'm giving y'all game that I'm learning on an everyday basis. Let's jump straight into it. We're not even gonna wait for it today. Today, I want to give y'all a little update. I haven't been posting for a little while, and I'm sorry to the people that have been checking my page out, that actually been looking for me for a couple of days or for a couple of weeks, and the few that I got supporting me. I'm sorry, or I have my deepest apologies for y'all, because I know that my word probably helped y'all just as much as it helped me when I watch it. So that being said, I just want to tell y'all, like, it might sound embarrassing to y'all, but it's not embarrassing to me, because you got to do what you got to do. But I've been going through tough times, and whenever you're trying to upgrade yourself or bring yourself to a new level, you're going to meet people that's going to try to hold you down, that's trying to hold you back, that's trying to not see you go where you're supposed to be going, especially if they don't understand where you're going or understand your journey towards where you're going. With that being said, right? Don't mind the train, y'all. But with that being said, right now I'm in the shelter. I'm in the shelter right now, and I don't feel bad about it, because I know that this is only a stepping stone to get better. And I gotta do what I gotta do, because I don't want to be living on the streets, and eventually I'm gonna get my own place. Real soon, I should say. I don't want to give a timeline on it, but I will say real soon, because it's only a couple of things you need to get whatever you need, and then after that you can go search for. Long story less long, I'm in the shelter, and I just wanted to speak to y'all today on how to deal with stress. Like, I got a whole thing here where I'm just talking about how to deal with stress. So first things first, stress is something that everyone chooses. And why I say it's a choice, because a lot of times you don't need to stress about half of the things that we stress about. Because it's either two things. You can fix whatever you're stressing about, or you can't control whatever you're stressing about. And if you can fix whatever you're stressing about, go ahead and go fix it. Take the time out to go get along and go ahead and go fix it. Now, if you got something that you can't control, it's not in your control. So it might, I don't want to say it's no reason to be stressed about something that you can't control, because that's selfish, and that's not reflecting on true people's emotions. But if it's something out of your control, just tell yourself, this is out of my control. So the most I can do is just give it to God, or not think about it. Because me thinking about it is only going to make me feel worse inside. It make me hurt inside. It make me stress. And a lot of times we stress about things that we can definitely fix ourselves. It might be a process that you don't want to go through, which is always which is uncomfortable, but uncomfortability leads to action. Uncomfortability leads to you rising. Uncomfortability leads to you doing things to get where you want to be. So a lot of times stress is a choice. It might sound cliche, it might sound crazy, but when you really start to look at it, you're gonna be like, you know what? It is a choice. Because if somebody's stressing you out, you can get rid of them. That's something that you can do. If it's a situation stressing you out, and you would just have to just let it go. If it's a person stressing you out, or a situation that you can fix stressing you out, fix it. If you can't, let it go. That brings me to my next point. A lot of time people will stress over like things they can't control, and that's because a lot of people are control freaks. I realize that. A lot of people are control freaks. And what I mean by that is, like, if they can't control every single thing that happens in their life, they feel out of whack. And that's not life. Life is to expect the unexpected. That's the real way of life, like to expect the unexpected. A lot of times we might not expect certain things to happen a certain way, and that's exactly how it happens. So people that's control freaks are usually very self-absorbed or very insecure. So they feel like they gotta control everything because they don't know if everything gonna leave them, or if they try not to control, they don't know no. Secure people are detached from everything. I realize that people that are very secure within themselves are very detached from everything. Because one, they don't care about what you think about them. Two, they're not trying to control you because they know the best way to have a person for your best interest is to show them that you can go, let them free. And if they come back, that means that they really want to be there with you. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? So a lot of times, it's like, oh, you stressing if this situation not gonna work, or you stressing because certain things don't go your way. That's just the control side of you, the side of you that wants to control everything. That's that side. Let go of the need to control everything. Let go of that. Let go of the need to control everything. Because why? When you want to be in control of everything, you take the control from God. And it's like you X out miracles from happening in your life. Because you have this brain of, oh, I'm just gonna do this that way. And you never know if you just go with the flow of life. I'm not saying be intentional, be very intentional with your life. But go with the flow of things too. Go with the flow of things. Understand that life is a flow. Sometimes, like me being here, it's a flow. And I actually, since I've been here, of course I had to adjust to it first. But I wake up in more peace. I wake up actually feeling good, feeling like I know that I gotta get shit done to accomplish so I can move on to the next stage of my life. I wake up with just a different attitude. I just wake up with a different attitude because I know this is not my last stop. I'm not gonna stress it because it's something that I can control. What I can control is how long I be here. By what? By being on top of my game. If I'm on my game, I can control how long I'm gonna be here. So I'm not gonna stress me being here because it's either two options. I be here or I go back to where I was. And me going back to where I was, I realized that it was mentally draining me. I was losing it, and I didn't realize that until I started waking up happier and feeling good. And I started reflecting, and I'm like, damn, I really was losing it over there. I had a couple of days where I had lost my phone. I didn't even stress about that. I lost my phone. But that gave me time to just get closer with God, start reading my Bible more, start writing more, start reading books more, just paying more attention to me. And it made me realize that, yes, as this is the cliche of a shelter is, oh, he's in a shelter, he's homeless, he's broke. No, you don't have to be broke to be in a shelter. Your situation just fucked up. You don't have somewhere to live. A lot of people want to go live on their friend's couch or live with a girl or live with their brother. And now, the whole time they there, they feel like shit because the person that they're living with, make this train go bad real quick, you know what I mean? But the person that they're living with is treating them like shit. Treating them like shit when they could kill their pride. Go to a shelter. I'm not even in a dormitory shelter. I'm in a shelter. I'm in like a hotel shelter or whatever the situation is. But kill your pride. Go to the shelter. Do 3 to 5 months and get your own spot. And within them 3 to 5 months, you just work on yourself. But people don't think like that. People think, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, because it's an image. And that's another thing too. We gotta die to our image. Whatever image that you have of yourself in your head, die to it. Kill it. And just remember that you're a king in God's name. So whatever you go through, it shouldn't be no shame in it. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, I can't speak for everybody in the shelter, but for me, I keep my spot clean. I keep myself clean. I see me, and I'm very, it's just a negative connotation that you try to put on it. But the real no, ain't nothing wrong with saying that you need help. But let me get back to the topic now, man. Like I said, it's only two things that deal with stress. And that's you figuring out the solution, or if you can't control your situation, give it to God. Let it go. Give it to God. Speak to God. Yo, God, I don't know what's going on. I need you to handle this for me. And think about something positive. Try to think about something positive. Try to be reinforcingly positive with yourself. Because it's a lot of things we can't control. And if you stress about everything, we ain't gonna live a good life. We're gonna be living a life full of stress. So, and the last thing I'll be coming to is how I deal with stress. How I deal with stress is figuring out the situation that put me in the stress. Whatever put me, like, what made me feel discomfort, or what made me feel uneasy. What made me feel very uneasy? I'll think about that. I'll contemplate on that. I will keep rewinding it until I can find a solution. If I find a solution on the first go, that's cool. But if I can't, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna find a solution. But then if I've come to that realization that I cannot fix it, I'm 100% gonna let it go, because I realize that I do not want to control everything. If you let God control your life, like literally, you set goals for your life, you do certain things for your life, but you just say, you know what, God, I'm putting this in your hand. Don't have no expectation. Detach from everything that you're attached to. Watch how life flow a little bit better. Watch how life flows way better. Not even a little bit, way better. Be a good person. Speak to people. Just do things that could get your mind off of the stress. Because a lot of time we just be so focused on the stress. We caught up in our own little bubble. But if we have conversation with people, we start speaking to people, we start meeting new people, we start just doing things, you're not so caught up in your own bubble, and you realize that, damn, that stress was just something to keep my mental down. You know what I'm saying? And if it's something that I can figure it out, I'll figure out the ways to figure it out. And then while I'm figuring out ways to figure it out, I'll figure out ways so I won't ever have to go through that situation again. I don't want to go through a situation that put me in any type of stress again. So what I would do, I'll figure out ways so that situation, or whatever that situation was, I won't get caught up in that situation ever again. And that's how I've been thinking. That's how I've been keeping my peace. That's how I've been keeping my sane. Cause while a lot of time we'll go through shit and it'll make you just like want to lose it. I know the truth. I know it. I'm human too. I'm human too. I'm just giving y'all what I'm learning, because I'm writing down every day. I write every day. I just write every day. And I'm just writing down what I've been learning myself. And just giving it to y'all in the rawest form possible. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm here, I could have been like, yo, I need some money because I'm in a shelter, or I don't want nothing from y'all. I don't want anything from y'all. If you could like, share, and comment, that's the most I want from y'all. And that's free. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not looking for anything from y'all. I'm just giving y'all game because I like to come back and watch my own videos. This motivates me too. This is, like I put on my channel, it is DAZ'S journal. This is something like me writing to myself every day. Hey, remember this. Hey, remember that. Remember this. Remember that. So whenever I feel a certain way about a certain thing, I can just go back to my channel and just watch a video. And just watch my thoughts on it at that time. And a lot of time when I watch my old videos, I'll be like, damn, I could have expanded and said this. I could have expanded and said that. So it's like, even though I'm doing it and I'm giving game out, I'm still learning on top of these games. I'm still learning. And I'm telling you, I'm still gonna be a millionaire. I'm still gonna touch that $1 million. I know that. I know I'm gonna be a millionaire. It's just taking time. Right now, it's just, I feel like they putting me in that season to see if I'm gonna give up. They trying to put me in that season to see if I'm gonna give up. But I had this funny thing about me where I'll like be mad at things for like a day or two. Not even two. For a day, if half of a day. And then I say, you know what? Can I fix it? No. Can I solve it? If I can solve it, I'll solve it. If I can't fix it, no. I'll leave it alone. And that's been helping me. That's really been helping me, because I feel like this is the process that you gotta go through. Like, I don't know if God is like trying to humble me. Like, I seen the highs. I seen the highs of life. Like I still got a lot more to experience, but I seen the highs of life. I guess God want me to see the lows of life, so when I do get back to where I want to be, I can always be in the middle, just always calm. Nothing get me too excited. Other people can't get me to feel better about myself. Other people can't get me feel less about myself. It's just, I know what I done went through, and I went through it to sharpen me. So with that being said, y'all, don't let the situation define y'all. And stress got two ways to deal with it. Let it go or find a solution. That's the two ways to deal with stress. Let it go or find a solution. Because if you got somebody stressing you, it's two things. You can let it go or let it go or leave her. Let it go and keep hearing that. Keep hearing that. It's stressing you. It's stressing you. You know what's stressing you. But you can let it go because you want to keep the peace. Or you can leave her. If you know what I mean? Like, and I don't want to keep elaborating and keep it saying, you know what I mean? Because I feel like when I start getting to that, you know what I mean part, that's when it's time for me to go. But learn how to deal with your stress in a way that it's solvable. Or if it's not solvable, it's something that you can just give to God. Learn to know that stress is a choice. You stressing, don't get me wrong, certain shit might stress you, yes. But stressing for over a long time is a choice. Continually stressing is a choice. So make the choice to be happy, man. Make that choice to be happy. Make that choice to live grateful. Make that choice to live gracious and in a good way. And just watch how shit gonna turn out for you, G. So with that being said, y'all already know I'm a man of God. So I'm gonna say put God first. Work on what's stressing you out. And let's keep growing and getting better. Let's keep growing and getting better. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. Remember that, y'all. With that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.